after people. You can see how thick smoke is billowing in the skyline. This is a Beirut skyline that we are giving you the live visuals from. Now remember, Israeli jets earlier bombed Lebanon's capital, Beirut. Now reports claim that at least 30 people have lost their life after this attack, killing more than 30 people. Now remember, Hezbollah has also been launching attacks on Israeli territory, trying to open another war front. Hezbollah, a proxy of Iranian regime. So rockets, drone attacks taking place in Beirut. Now remember, Iran-allied Lebanese armed group Hezbollah has earlier said that its attack was in retaliation for the killing of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. So a sort of an revenge that Hezbollah is trying to take by these attacks on Israeli territories. But Israel is, of course, retaliating and attacking the territory in Beirut, taking out Hezbollah headquarters as well. So this is a big news. We are getting you live visuals from Beirut. Hezbollah said that it is trying to defend the territory of Lebanon and its people, and has called these attacks by Israel on Beirut as Israeli aggression. But this is a big news where Israel has also intensified its war on Lebanon. So another war front opening there. We have already seen the situation being absolutely volatile in the Gulf region, with many people evacuating those countries after Iran launched multiple strikes on not only military bases but civilian infrastructure as well. But Israel also getting back at Hezbollah after these rocket fires which were launched on the Israeli territory. So remember, this is not the first time that we are seeing these sort of visuals. Israeli-Lebanese conflict have already claimed many lives. Now this war front opening is a very imminent situation, a very volatile situation that we are seeing in the region. So you can see the visuals on your screens. Right, so these are the visuals that we are getting you from Beirut, where Israeli strikes are taking place against Hezbollah. Now, Israel has earlier claimed that it is not going to stop, and in fact, Hezbollah will have to pay a huge, heavy price for its wrongdoing in Israel as it's launching attack on Israeli territory. Now remember, Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz has also said that he has ordered Israeli military to act forcefully against the militia and the political party, and also its leader, Naim Qassem, we are talking about, was now a marked target for elimination. So Israel is claiming that it is planning to target the leader of Lebanon, Naim Qassem, and trying to take him out, trying to eliminate him. We have also heard from the other side where Lebanon's Prime Minister, Nawaf Salam, has condemned actions by Hezbollah, calling it irresponsible there, and said that the government was immediately banning the group's military activity. So all sorts of responses from the government, from the leader of Hezbollah there, and Israel. All right, I have with me Major General Shashi Asthana patched on the phone line. Major General, this is another war front opening. We have already seen the very serious situation in the Gulf region, and now this. And this after Lebanon was trying to get back on its feet after the crippled economy took a huge blow after a blast that took place in Lebanon. So this is Lebanon paying a huge price of the US-Israeli joint strikes on Iran.
Certainly, it is a problem for Lebanon because Hezbollah happens to be there, and Hezbollah has been targeting Israel earlier till the time the pager attack took place and Hezbollah got weakened. But now, after that, apparently, the Lebanese government has got more aligned towards US and was trying to, shall I say, disengage itself from the actions of Hezbollah. Although this is practically impossible because bulk of the leaders, a large number of leaders of Lebanon are also Hezbollah supporters. And some of the Hezbollah cadres are also in the politics of Lebanon. So it is not a very clear-cut demarcation between Hezbollah and Lebanese government being two different entities. But notwithstanding that, the political hierarchy of Lebanon, that gives an impression that we have nothing to do with striking Israel, and we have no interest in striking Israel. Whereas Hezbollah is showing solidarity towards the Iranian regime and towards Ayatollah Khomeini and trying to avenge the assassination. So apparently, whatever residual power is Hezbollah had, because even when Hezbollah was brought down and the pager attack took place, that still Hezbollah has a fair amount of arsenal which was not used. So they still have a lot of rockets and a lot of drones and other things which can create and open a separate front for Israel, which I'm sure they will. But Israel has been handling Hezbollah earlier as well, and it is going to perhaps be a major disruption even for Israel. As far as Lebanon is concerned, whenever these exchanges take place, their economy suffers, their people suffer. This is going to happen. And that is why perhaps the Lebanese authorities are trying to say that no, we are not actually targeting Israel, it is Hezbollah which is targeting.
Absolutely, Major General Shashi Asthana. This is another blow to Lebanese economy. We have already seen 2020 in fact, Beirut blast dealing a huge blow to the Lebanese economy. And you are saying that Lebanese politicians are also hand in gloves with the Hezbollah. Some of the leadership of the political party is in close links with Hezbollah. But what is the ultimate objective that Israel is trying to achieve here? Though we have already heard from Defense Minister that they are wanting to take out a Hezbollah leader, Naim Qasim.
See, Israelis' aim is to decapacitate Hezbollah. And earlier also, what they tried was that they took on their leadership, and they took on their leadership through pager, which was not only leadership, it was also the working cadres. That was a brilliant attack. That's one part of it. But as of now, Israel always has been aiming that if you take on the leader, and if the leader goes down, there is a major disruption in the command and control of that particular organization. So they are trying exactly the same playbook now as well. But notwithstanding that, Hezbollah is also a radicalized cadre, which will keep throwing the next leadership, even if the present one is killed. So Israel may target that, but that will not finish off Hezbollah. And earlier also, when all those attacks took place and Hezbollah had some kind of truce with Israel, that time also their entire arsenal did not get destroyed. They still had fair amount of arsenal with them. So in my opinion, Hezbollah may not go in for a major attack against Israel, but they are duty bound to show some kind of solidarity to Iranian regime. Because Iranian regime is the one which has made them a formidable power. So this is going to carry on. It is not going to affect Israel in a major way. It will be a major disruption for Israel, but it is not going to perhaps decapacitate the capabilities of Israel to handle Hezbollah. So I think there will be a tug of war for this for some time. As far as the politicians of Lebanon are concerned, a number of them, especially those who are trying to prove their solidarity towards the USA, they will continue to criticize Hezbollah in the meantime.
Absolutely, Major General. Well, thank you so much for your insights on this another warfront opening in the Middle East. Thank you once again. Now shifting our focus to another big breaking news that is coming in, and now Hezbollah has launched a barrage of 15 rockets towards northern Israel. This is a big news that we are covering, where Israel has launched fresh rockets towards. In fact, Hezbollah has launched fresh attacks on Israel, is what we are getting to know. Barrage of attacks, barrage of strikes, rocket strikes on Israel. Hezbollah upping the ante with respect to Israel. Of course, Hezbollah, a proxy of Iran. You can see the visuals of the Beirut skyline covered with smoke. So another warfront opening as Hezbollah, Iran's proxy, continues to elevate its attacks on Israel. You have the visuals on your screen. Israel-Lebanon conflict also escalating there. So we have already heard how Israel has been giving out very hard-hitting statements with respect to Lebanon, saying that Lebanon will pay a heavy price for its attacks that it is carrying out in Israel. Now remember, we have seen multiple attacks in Israel taking place by Hezbollah. So this is the latest that we are covering here. Now we've already heard Lebanese Prime Minister talking about Hezbollah condemning its actions, but the Hezbollah, Iran's proxy, continues the attack on Israel, destroying infrastructure in Israel. But this is the skyline that we're getting you